Good morning, my dear students. In this video, we discuss areas. It is the application of integration. So we can find the area of the region. Generally, if the regular region we can find the area of the rectangle. There is a standard formula, length into breadth. As well as we can find the area of the triangle based on the by using the formula half into base into height, like that. But how to find the area bounded by the curves? How to find that? We can easily find. Let y equal to f of x be a curve. Let y equal to f of x be a continuous curve. Continuous curve. Then area of the region bounded by y equal to f of x equal to a, x equal to b, with x-axis is area denoted by capital A, that is equal to integral a to b mod f of x dx. So here modulus, if the curve is sometimes completely above the x-axis, in that case between the limits a and b, in that case the area is integral a to b f of x dx. Then modulus f of x is free from the modulus whenever f of x is positive in the interval a to b. Next, if here f of x is down, minus f of x. Some part is above and some part is below. So positive part plus fx and negative part minus fx. Modulus according to the definition of the modulus. Now here the different positions of the graph curve. First one, y-axis, x-axis. This is the curve y equal to f of x. The lines are x equal to a, x equal to b. X equal to a is a vertical line. X equal to b is a vertical line. These two are parallel to y-axis. It is the curve y equal to f of x. That is the curve. It is x-axis. So clearly the boundaries of the region, it is not a regular region, unshaped, not a fixed shape. Curve, line x equal to a, x equal to b with x-axis. That area is a equal to, here that is completely above the x-axis. So according to the definition, that is mod f of x is f of x. In this case, a equal to integral a to b f of x dx. If the curve is down, then we have to write down minus f of x because modulus is there. Mod f of x is minus f of x. Oh. Second case, in the first one above the x-axis, second one below the x-axis. If the curve y equal to f of x is below the x-axis, if the curve cut the x-axis at a point C, some part is above and some part is down. In that case, that is the third case. Now we discuss this. Here in this case, f of x is less than 0 below the x-axis, so less than 0. According to the definition of modulus, area is integral a to b minus f of x dx. Actually here mod f of x, but it is down to x-axis. According to the definition of modulus, minus f of x. But in this case, area equal to a to c positive. So a to c positive, that's why f of x dx, plus c to b negative, that is down to x-axis. So that's why minus f of x dx. A to b mod f of x. It cuts at c. A to c, c to b. Here these are, if the curve y equal to f of x, if the curve x equal to f of y is given, x is a function in terms of y, if that is given, how to find? In that case, we have to find that region area with y-axis. Y-axis on horizontal lines. These are vertical lines. These are vertical lines. That is, horizontal lines are given. Second point. Let x equal to g of y be a continuous curve. Then area of the region bounded by x equal to g of y, y equal to c and y equal to d. That means if two horizontal lines are given and the function is x equal to g of y, x in terms of y, then area of the region with y-axis is a equal to integral c to d mod g of y dy. So in this also different cases arise. That means y-axis right to, for example, y-axis right to y-axis curve. It is x-axis, horizontal lines. These are horizontal lines, y equal to c and y equal to d. It is the curve. So the region bounded by the curve and the y-axis between horizontal lines. Y equal to c, y equal to d. This is x equal to g of y. That area is a equal to integral c to d. Look here. That is right side to y-axis. That means that is positive region. That's why mod g of y is g of y dy. Not necessarily modulus. Second case, that is left side to y-axis. Left side to y-axis between two horizontal lines. Y equal to c, y equal to d. If the curve is like this, in this case, area is negative region. This is a negative region. That means negative region means x is negative. X negative region. In this case, area equal to integral c to d minus g of y dy. Now here, some part is negative and some part is positive. In that case, that is positive and some part is negative. In that case, then third case, that is some part positive and some part negative. X equal to g of y. These are two lines, y equal to c, y equal to d. Between c and d, the curve cut at E, the point E. C to E, positive region. Positive region means x positive. X equal to g of y. So g of y is positive. E to D, it is C, it is D. E to D, that is negative. Negative means x negative. So g of y is negative. In that case, A equal to area. A stands for area equal to integral c to E g of y dy plus integral e to d negative. So minus g of y. You have to note down minus g of y dy. That is the area of the region. Point number 3. Here, if two curves are given, how to find the area bounded by the two curves between the two vertical lines? So how to find that? Area bounded by y equal to f1x, y equal to f2x. These are two continuous curves in closed interval AB. In closed interval AB, particularly in closed interval AB. That means with the lines x equal to A and x equal to B. Area bounded by y equal to f1x, y equal to f2x with the lines x equal to A and x equal to B is, area is integral A to B f1x minus f2x modulus dx. Now, if you have to find this value, first of all, you have to identify, you have to find out which one is up curve, which one is down curve. If f1x is up curve, then modulus free from modulus f1x minus f2x. If f1x is down to f2x, f2x is dominating, you have to write down f2x minus f1x. So depending on the situation. So to find the area of the region, we have an idea about the graph that is required, that is important also. You learn the graphs of the curves, different curves. Now here, first case, that is, it is x-axis and y-axis, x equal to a, x equal to b, y equal to f1x, y equal to f2x. This is y equal to f1x, y equal to f2x. Like this, the region, shaded region between the lines x equal to a, x equal to b. This is the region. How to find the area? So here f1x is a dominating curve. That means that is up curve. X equal to a, it is x equal to b lines. Now in the second case, in this case both the curves are above. Second case, both the curves are down to x-axis. Both the curves are down to x-axis. In that case, both the curves are down to x-axis. Like this. It is x equal to a, x equal to b, y equal to f1x, it is y equal to f2x. Now, third case, that is, one is up and one is down. One is up and one is down. In that case, one is up curve and one is down curve. That means above the x-axis. One is up means above x-axis and another one is below x-axis. In this case, the area is. In all the cases, you observe that f1x is, it is y equal to f1x, it is y equal to f2x, it is a, x equal to a, x equal to b. In all the cases, you observe that f1x is above the region and f2x is below the region. That means we say that f1x is dominating than f2x. In all these three cases, area is equal to integral a to b f1x minus f2x only. f1x not necessary modulus, because we know that f1x is always greater than or equal to f2x. In the above three cases, for every x belongs to AB, f1x is clearly greater than or equal to f2x for every x belongs to closed interval AB. So that is free from modulus. Now here, for example, if some part is above, f1x and f2x, these two curves are intersect at a particular point C between the lines x equal to a and x equal to b. How to find that? We can easily find that. In that case also, let us observe that. Now here, f1x and fourth case, look here, f1x and f2x, here the two curves intersect between the limits x equal to a and x equal to b at C. It is a, it is b, y equal to f1x, it is y equal to f2x. Look here, it is f1x, y equal to f1x, it is y equal to f2x. Between a and b, the region is like this. Here, a to c dominating curve is f1x, c to b dominating curve is f2x. Here, f2x is above curve after crossing xc. So in this case, area can be easily found that by using the basic definition is this. So area equal to integral a to c f1x minus f2x dx plus integral a to c to b plus integral c to b f2x minus f1x dx. Because here in this case dominating curve is f1x, a to c f1x, c to b f2x is dominating. That's why we have to write down every time. You have to write down up curve first minus down curve. So how to find that? How to prove this? There is a proof. Look here, with x-axis to this curve minus x-axis to this curve. So that's why we are subtracting. Okay, that's why we get that. Point number 4. Area bounded by x equal to g1y, x equal to g2y with y equal to c, y equal to d is a equal to integral c to d g1y minus g2y dy. We don't know which one is dominating, which one is up curve, which one is down curve. We don't know that. So based on that, we free from modulus that curve. Now here, first case. Here y equal to c and y equal to d, these two are horizontal lines. So the region is between two horizontal lines, before two vertical lines. Before point is two vertical lines. Here two horizontal lines, between the two horizontal lines. These two curves, if both are like this, then region is, how to find this region? Both are above. That means both are right side to y-axis. If both are left side to y-axis, in that case, two horizontal lines, left side to both are right, left side to y-axis. Here, one curve is left and one curve is right. One curve is left and one curve is right. In that case, two horizontal lines. One curve is left and one curve is right side to y-axis. In this case, in all the cases, here this is up curve. How to say that up curve? That means x. If you gradually increasing, if you gradually take the values are rising. If you go forward, x value is rising. That's why it is up curve, it is down curve. So let us take up curve as x equal to g1y, x equal to g2y. Here also, it is x equal to up curve taken as g1y, down curve taken as x equal to g2y. In this case, this is x equal to g1y, x equal to g2y. So in all the cases, g1y is dominating. That means g1y is always greater than or equal to g2y for every y belongs to c to d. So here, that is g1y minus g2y is positive by the definition of modulus. In these three cases, area is integral c to d g1y minus g2y dy. Okay, there is another case, that is, if these two curves g1y and g2y, these two curves are intersect between the lines. In that case, how to get that? In these three cases, we get, that is, area equal to g1y. We have to write down the first up curve, next down curve, g1y minus g2y. If the curves are intersect between these two lines, y equal to c and y equal to d, and intersect at y equal to e, how to find that region? Let us discuss that. Now we discuss. It is the fourth case between c to d. This is one curve. This is another curve. Look here. This is x equal to g1y, x equal to g2y. But here it is c, it is d. The intersection point is d. It is e. Look here. It is g1y, g1, y. It is g2y. It is g2y. After c, it become, after e, it is g2y. So c to d area is equal to c to e. C to e, g1y is dominating, so g1y minus g2y. dy plus integral e to d, because here we have g1y is up curve and down curve is g2y. After crossing e, we get g2y is dominating curve, so we have to write down g2y minus g1y dy. So area of the region is calculated by using this. So interval. If for example, if these two curves between C to D intersect at 2 points E1, E2, in that case also same, C to E1, E1 to E2, E2 to D. So take the basic principle is we have to write down first dominating curve, next down curve. Dominating curve means up curve. Up curve means away from y-axis. Near to y-axis is down curve, away from y-axis is up curve. That is it. So this is the part 1 of areas. We are going to the next part 2. That is, in that part we discuss the areas of standard regions and some graphs. How to draw the graph, that we discuss in part 2. Okay, this is part 1 of areas. Thank you, my dear students. Thank you very much. Please do subscribe my channel and share my video. Bye.